My name is Linda Hinds. I became a CASA volunteer because I think all children deserve to be loved and to be safe. And I know caseworkers have a lot of cases and it's hard for them to deal with all of their cases adequately. So I think a child needs a voice, and I think that it's really important that somebody stands up for a child and says this is what's best for them. And I was very fortunate. I had a wonderful childhood. I have a very stable, loving family, and I just think every child deserves that. I was a CASA about 20 years ago, and I had a few cases back then, and I switched jobs, and my job required a lot more time. I quit being one then for a while and always thought when I retire, I'm going to go back and do this again. So I did retire a couple of years ago, and so I've been a CASA for about 2.5 years now. Again, I meet with the children, I meet with the foster parents, I usually try to meet with the biological parents. I also meet with teachers and counselors, anybody who's involved in that child's life, to kind of get an idea of how the child's doing, what they want, what's best for them, any services they need, maybe that they're not getting. I really try to make the child feel like I'm listening to them and trying to advocate for them, kind of try to explain the process a little bit to them if they're old enough to understand. You take all that information and you make recommendations. I don't get to make decisions, but I can make recommendations and really push for what I think is best for a child. There's training that was several weeks worth of training that we went through. Continued training over the year. We have to do 12 hours of other training, but it's interesting to go through the whole training process. We got to meet with the judges that handle the cases, which I thought that was interesting to listen to their perspective on things. Being with the kids, especially the ones that are old enough to really understand and to be able to tell me this is what I want, and for there to be a good outcome for those children, whether that's to be adopted or if it's to go back with their biological parents, to see them be happy at the end with how things are going, and hope that they're in a really good situation and that they're happy.